Number one, I'm concerned about how you will handle brain drain. Brain drain in our various secondary schools. As an alumnus of Magoroka Secondary School, one challenge that keeps on coming whenever I attend the AGM is brain drain. The glaring lack of English teachers and chemistry teachers in rural schools. Number two, want to see line being drawn between principals of school and their teachers. In those days, you see the glaring difference. Whenever a teacher appears, that is so recalcitrant, whenever a principal appears, not only the pupils will tremble, but even teachers will be panicked at the presence of principals. Today, we are not seeing much of that. Principals and teachers of school are just the same. Number three, what has been your stance on remote allowances for rural teachers? Remote allowances, we used to see that in those days. And number four, the reading culture. The other day, I pinpointed as a mark, the reading culture is slowly dying out like a morning dew. We've seen the pains more taking edge than the gains of modern technology. The pains is making mark. The use of WhatsApp and Facebook by pupils is not helping them at all. Not at all. The intended intention that we had, that modern technology will help them, we're not seeing the drawbacks or the disadvantages of modern technology. For the pupils, they will spend the whole time in watching season films. Nigerian movies. I'm coming to the parents. Nigerian movies is taking mark or point or more time in the lives of our pupils. Number three, what has been your engagement with parents monitoring their very pupils? Is there any policy? Parents monitoring their very pupils. And number five, the establishment of science labs. Allow them to call schools now that lack this facility. And even like the science labs. The whole district, just one chemistry teacher you see. And he has to attend to 7, 8, 9 schools, senior secondary schools. I begin to wonder where we get all the energy. Number five, what has been the policy for quick code? As I speak to you, I'm a proprietor of the school. My poor salary, I've codenamed my poor salary as debt before arrival. Saturday, my poor salary is used to pay many teachers of that particular school. So if I know today the modalities in getting P-code for these rural teachers, I'll be very, very happy. And number 7, composite application. Or lastly, Mr. Speaker, don't be panic. Lastly, Mr. Minister, what has been your method of composite application of scheme of work? That helps so much as a professional teacher. You cannot teach. A teacher cannot just appear before the blackboard and teach whatever is in his head. We must see your scheme of work in line with the syllabus and the curriculum. Very important. They have to be related. Syllabus, curriculum, and the scheme of work. A professional teacher. Strong education background. So, Mr. Minister, these are the few. The other day, I advocated that we need to use as a country. We do not politicize education. We need to use the Japanese circle. The parent takes responsibility, the pupils themselves, the school, and the ministry. If all of us, we apply the Japanese circle. Definitely.
We have succinct with your question.
And that is clear, Mr. Minister. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
In terms of brain drain, I think you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right that we have brain drain, and I don't know, it's a solution that requires all of us to address. And currently, there is an ongoing annual education week on Friday. His Excellency will be at Bintumani, you're all welcome, for us to talk about the Forum on the Future of Education. Every citizen of this country is invited to participate. I do want to say, with regards to the village school policy, well, about the policies, one of the things I observed on my travels across this country is there is no policy that we can have in Freetown that will be uniformly applied for equity and justice if we don't have a village school policy. If you think about it, we spent $5 million to buy school buses, which I rode as well, and all of our children are benefiting from. But those buses, I went to Kamakwe. In Kamakwe, the bus goes, I went to one school, and I said, how many people use the school bus? Everybody puts their hand up. And I went into my car and I went to another school. How many people use the school bus? Nobody puts their hand up. And I was curious. And the reason why is that the road to their school is terrible, so the bus does not use that school, that road. And I went to the nearby village, and you see the children stepping off the road to allow for you to pass. A school bus does not go there. So even if government provided school buses, even if the honorable members here bought buses, those children will be deprived. So as the honorable member said, the chief said, we definitely need a village school policy, and we will work on that.